Okay, my lovely listeners, I am here today with the fabulous Miss Sonia Dove. How are you, my dear?
Very good, thank you. Very good.
So, I just want everybody to know this woman is a hard woman to get a hold of. It's a wonderful thing. I'm up for a challenge. But in any case, how are you? What you are coming to us from
Yes,
Mexico?
that's correct. So short story is
Yes.
I've resided in the United States for 27 years, Dallas a bit, New York a little bit, but most of the time in Los Angeles. And then in during COVID, when all my work negated, I had all my
Yeah.
classes cancelled, shows cancelled, and then finally the salon closed. I decided to come and stay in my casita house here in Mexico, which is here.
I
And
love
it's
it.
in a place called San Miguel de Ande. I am not near a beach. I want to make that clear. I'm
Okay.
in the center of Mexico, and it's about 3 hours north of Mexico City. And I came here during COVID. And then when I went back to LA after everything started opening, I thought, oh, I like it better here. And so I got hold of the companies I work for and asked if it's okay to be flying from Mexico. And they said if the flights aren't any different, which they aren't, because it's quite expensive to fly in the United
Yeah.
States, I can do it. So here I am still from COVID.
Oh my goodness. So you really are living in Mexico. Do you speak Spanish?
Poquito. I do speak a little bit, but my best way of speaking is when I'm out in the street and I have no choice except to just try. Whereas if I tried to speak Spanish with you,
No,
I'd
you
be like,
can't do it. Yeah, no. But best under pressure,
yes,
apparently.
yes, yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I love that. And I love that you have been able to pivot as well. That seems to be the new word, the new buzzword everywhere, pivoting. And you are a living example of that. So that's pretty
Thank you.
incredible.
Thank you very much.
You're
I thought
welcome.
I was a bit mad at first, but I'm all Uncle Sam and all IRS with America. But in Mexico here, all I do is I don't work. I just sleep, eat, and drink.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. So we're going to just deep dive into it. Okay.
Yeah.
For some people, they would say, oh my gosh, she is so successful and she's living her best life in Mexico. But what is your secret to success? Personal or professional? Anything goes.
Oh, wow. Gosh. Well, I don't know if it's a secret to success, but one thing I get asked a lot is what have been your goals? What were your goals? Goals, goals, goals. And I've never been a goal person ever. I can't think that far ahead. I know what I want to do today,
Yeah.
but to set goals. So I think not setting goals has been a very good thing for me because it's left me wide open
Mm.
to accept anything that's in the universe coming my way, personally and professionally. Whereas I feel if you have a goal, you've got the blinkers on and
Mm.
you're missing opportunities that are not within the goal. So that's number one.
Mm.
And number two is I'm a Taurus. I'm very, very stubborn. And I went to school. I'm the eldest of four children, four siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And we all went to the same school together. And our parents wanted us to take all the exams. So I took 11 exams: history, maths, geography, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I failed at them all except art. So my parents told me when I was young, Sonia, you're going to be no one. You're going to be sleeping on the streets. You're going to have a job in Woolworths. You're just going to go nowhere. And when I told them I wanted to be a hairdresser, they were like, well, you need to really think about something better than that. And I was like,
Mm.
oh dear. So what's happened with me is hearing their voices when I was young has
Mhm.
set fire in me. And all I've done all my life is prove to them, my siblings in the world, that I am worthy, I'm
Yeah.
deserving. So it's been it has a silver lining.
Mhm.
So they're the two successes. And the other thing I love is I like to change a lot. I have someone that I like now. Some people don't like this person, but I'm just going to mention the name. I like Madonna, and
I love
I
Madonna.
love Madonna. I love Madonna. And
I love
I
her.
remember her from her first tour, and she
Yes.
looked one way, then the next, then the next. So she sort of reinvents herself.
Mhm.
So I feel I like to try and reinvent myself every few years. My hair's some shape and form of a bob, I
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
because I've got very difficult hair to deal with. But I like to change things up. I like to
Right.
change my look up, the way I think. So um, it's a little bit like pivoting.
I absolutely.
Yeah.
But I feel like even in today's world, I feel like hairdressers all over, we need to be changing all the time
Yeah.
because we need to be able to what is it? Practice what we preach to our
Yes.
even to our
Yes.
clients, right?
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
but
So go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, no, you didn't.
Okay, so with your family now, do they ever come to you and say, "Hey, Sonia,
Ah,
can you do my
yes.
hair?" Do they
Ah,
how do they feel now?
well, the hair thing was the hardest thing. The hair thing was difficult when I told them that I was moving to the States,
Hmm.
but they do come and visit often. I mean, in England, I mean, come on, it
Right.
rains 365 days a year.
Right.
So when I lived in Dallas, New York, LA, and now Mexico, yes, they all come and visit. Yeah,
That's
my
so
siblings come and visit.
Are they
Yes.
were your are your parents if they have passed already, but if were they proud of you? Did they
Oh,
wow.
yes. That
Okay,
that
good.
day happened about, oh, maybe 25 years ago,
Okay.
25, 30 years ago. They realized that they could see what I was doing,
Okay.
and they were, yes, they're very proud, very proud.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, so now there's the success piece, but now what about your failures? What
Oh,
has been your biggest failure?
wow.
What did you
That's
learn from
interesting.
it? Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's interesting. It is a tough one because when I think of failure,
Mm-hmm.
I automatically go to my personal life
Mm-hmm.
because I have to say, and if I could preface this question with this, is every time in my personal life something didn't go right, what I did, I worked harder because my happy place was my career.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that went wrong is like, oh, I worked harder. I I put my heart and soul into career things because my personal life was like meh, like
Mm.
that. So I think that helped my professional life be more successful.
Sure.
Um, Failures, I have had some failures in professional, but they're more personal. It's
Mm-hmm.
my personality, to be honest with you. And I've never really said this to anyone and I've never thought about it, but you opened something in my head,
Okay.
is I'm a very strong, independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually very happy on my own
Mm-hmm.
even though it's wonderful to have a partner.
Right.
I've been married twice. My first husband was Christopher Dove, who
Mm-hmm.
was my hair husband, and we were married. We've known each other since we were 14. And then eventually he realized he was gay. And then we kept our personal separate at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and then we carried on our professional, but then the professional was not the same. So we separated professionally. So we went from the Doves to Christopher Dove and Sonia Dove. So that was that.
Right.
My second husband was French. and I met him in LA, and he was a very, very nice man, but things didn't work out because you've got to understand as a woman, I'm in a relationship with a man and I'm traveling 24/7. So
Mm,
I'm hardly seeing my partner,
right.
but I'm seeing my work, doing it all the time. So I think what happened, they need some love and care, which I
Right.
get.
Right.
But I'm not there because I'm traveling all over the world. So my
Right.
second husband, uh, he cheated on me while I was married. My friend told me, a good friend of mine saw him in LA with someone. Then I approached him about it. So we separated.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it's a very sad ending for him and his family and for me. But we separated. I tried to divorce him for about 5 years. It wasn't getting to anything. Then all of a sudden, he met someone. He went off with the girlfriend. They had a baby. And then all of a sudden, the coroner of LA called me and they said, "We want you to come and identify a body."
Oh my
And it was
God.
him.
Oh
He
my
shot
God.
himself. He shot himself in the forehead. So the reason I had to identify him is the fact that we weren't divorced. So on paperwork, he'd been 5 years with his girlfriend. They'd had a baby, but he'd not been divorced.
Right.
So I was the legal person. So I had to deal with all that and everything. Anyway, yeah. So now on paper, I'm a widower. That's on paper. And
Hmm.
I've had a boyfriend for the last 15 years, also French, Nicholas, met in LA, same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, and I've been with Nicholas 15 years, but we're not married. We're not married. He doesn't want to get married, and I don't. I'm
I
not
mean,
going to do.
after all that, I probably would not either.
No, no. So
More
there
of a
it is.
curse.
So that's the failure is my personal. But honestly, I got to say something to you.
Yeah.
I have not met a lot of people that have aligned success in their career and personal, because my success in my career has been on, unbelievable. I
Yeah.
haven't wished for any of this. Sonia
Right.
Dove was the girl in my little small town in England. I
Yeah.
milked cows on Sunday
Oh,
to get extra pay. I lived in the boondocks. I never even dreamed of going to London from Devonshire, let alone
wow.
whatever happened. So I never wished for any of it. It just maybe hard work brought it to me. I don't know.
That's wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my, that's a lot. Do you
I
blame
know.
yourself? Do you ever blame yourself?
Oh, I'm a massive blamer on me, but never anyone else. Yes,
Oh.
100%. And 100%. And guilt. I struggle with guilt. Feel guilty being the only sibling that ever moved out of England, whereas all the rest of
Oh,
them are there. I feel guilty for the. Oh, I feel, yeah, no. I work on that daily, daily.
of
But
course.
in career, something that's not positive, everything anything that was not positive turned out to have a silver lining.
Yeah.
Even COVID, and I hate to say that COVID was actually positive for me. I'm living
It's
in Mexico and working for three American companies.
yeah.
Mm.
So with that, do you believe in this work life balance thing that's going around? Because I struggle with it. I want to believe in it, but then what we're talking about now
Yeah,
happens, and you're like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So you're talking to a 63-year-old. So I know you're not 63. I can just tell you that.
Thank you. I
Yes.
know. Yeah.
So
Please.
when you get older, the work-life balance gets stronger and stronger. So
Huh.
yes, the last 2 years I have tried to do a work-life balance. But in saying that, I just took on to be artistic director for Intercoiffure for the next 3 years. And I just signed the contract January of this year,
No.
2025.
Yeah.
So maybe that should have been a no for mine part, but I love Intercoiffure. I love the
Mhm.
whole ambience of them. I've been an Intercoiffure member for years. So it felt right to say
Yeah.
yes. So what I've done is I've tried to reduce my Weller work down, and I work for Ulta Beauty as well. I'm on their pro team and I've reduced that work down.
Mhm.
So work-life balance, yes, I do. It's important, but wow, it's hard. It's
It's
hard.
hard. It's hard. Especially when you
Hard.
love what you do
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
love it. Like it is just when you love
yeah,
something, at least for me, like when you love something, I forget and like the whole day passes by and I'm just like, wow, this is great. So yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. Me personally, I don't understand the stylists and such that they do hairdressing for 1 or 2 years or so, and then they're like, I think I'm going to be a nurse
Oh no, oh
or a
no,
realist or a
oh no,
realtor or something. So
no.
I don't. They never really loved it then.
No, no, honestly. And it's funny, my brother asked me because he's a photographer and
Mm.
he's 1 year younger than me. And he can't ever see himself retiring at all. And I can't because I love it. Why would I stop something that I love so much to um, with my boyfriend and not working at all in an area that I'm not really great at? Personal
Right.
stuff. Yeah, no, no.
Right. Okay. So then what would you say to the young stylists who they're just struggling and they say that they love it, but they're not really giving their all to it? What do you tell them?
Well, I would tell them that it's an amazing industry. So if they're in that realm at the moment, it might pass. You know how things
Mm,
go up, things go
yeah.
down, they go up and down. So if they're that at the moment, it might pass, but stay with it. Or think about what of hairdressing you would love to do. Like, do you
Mm,
want to own your own suite? Do you want to own your own salon? Do you want to work for someone? Working for someone all your life is amazing. I know hairdressers that have worked for someone for years and years and years, and they make so much money, are so happy, and love what they do because
mm,
they've got not got the headaches and problems
right.
of running a business. Or do you want to do hair for New York Fashion Week? Or a friend of mine does all wigs for the movies.
Oh, wow.
So she
Very
just
cool.
does movies wigs. Now, the wigs aren't modern and trendy. They're usually very period hair and everything. But look at all of the avenues this industry can give you. And if none of them float your boat, maybe you're not in the right industry. But you know what? It comes down to the personality because some people like to move around often.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the complete reverse. I'm a
Yeah.
Taurus. I can do the same thing over and over again, and it will never bore me.
Mm,
I like consistency. I like things to be in a routine.
mm-hmm.
When I don't know what's happening, um, in the next few days, I get anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a personality trait of someone like they're in it, but they're not really sure. Well, why did they get into it? Think about that moment that got you into the hair. Are you still feeling that now, or has that been and gone?
Right.
It might be the personality.
Mm-hmm.
It might be.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. This
Mm.
industry is fun, but there's a price for fun, I feel.
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Right?
And the youngsters, I have to say, when you say about retiring, I sit on aeroplanes a lot and I love talking to people. The youngsters, the new generations, they have a great way of looking at life to be retiring by 50 and like 55. And the people I talk to on the plane, they're young and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, my parents, I don't want to do what saw my parents do, which is me, like work all their life and retire at 70. And then you've only got a few years to enjoy yourself, to get around because you get ill and health
Right,
things.
right.
Yeah, so I think the youngsters have it worked out more than we do. The baby
They,
boomers do not.
oh. All right. So now what with that, what has been your favorite insult that you're just so proud that you got that's like it's a driving force for you?
Oh, wow. Favorite insult. Do you know what's weird is no one's. Oh, I know.
Okay.
Just one popped in my head. Um, I tried my hardest to be good at social media when it first came out. And I remember someone saying to me, oh, Sonia, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's more for younger people. And it's this, this, and this. I don't think you'll be any good at it because you're older. And this person knows that I am very challenged with technology. So when they said that to me, it made me want to fight more to be
Hmm.
good at it. The downside of it, I've been hacked twice.
No.
Yeah, first one, I lost everybody. And the second time, because of the two-factor authentication and all that stuff, I
Mm.
got hacked again. So I'm a bit depleted with social media. But that was the insult that
Oh
actually made
my.
me fight.
Yeah, because you cannot tell if you go to like I've seen your Instagram and I'm always like, wow, she's amazing.
Oh,
Look at her. Like
that's
I had no idea that you're doing fabulous. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
honestly.
because I do a lot, though. I do a lot and I post a lot, but the
Yeah.
amount of followers I have is awful, awful. I used to have I used to have 62,000. And it's like, I don't even know if it's 6,000. I don't look at the number. All I do
Fine.
is post, post, post.
Yes.
Because if I look at the number, I'll feel like throwing up.
Well, that's what they say. That's what they say. The follower count is not that's not
Mm,
important. It's about how much you use it. So that's fine.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, what I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but
No,
with
go.
all the things that we have talked about, what do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for being a kind, compassionate, caring human. It's not hairdresser. It's
Mm.
just I love to mentor. I do a lot of
Oh.
mentoring, and half the mentoring that I do is not even on a professional career, where
Mm.
it's purely boyfriend,
Mm.
girlfriend, salon. I can't cope with the salon. It's very personal.
Yeah.
So I like to help people to live their very, very best life while they're
Mm.
here.
Mm.
So something like that. I love people. I absolutely love people. It was the reason I got into the industry.
Yeah.
Hair is the driver, but people is I have to be in an industry where I see people,
Oh.
talk to people a lot.
I see. That's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Yeah. The hair was just the way in. That's
The hair,
great.
yeah. You know, I wanted to be a nutritionist at school.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
yeah.
Well, you eat healthy anyways.
Yeah, I'm into that whole all like if you got a sick stomach, ginger in a hot water
Yes.
and all of that. I'm into all of that. I always have been. I'm very anti-GMO,
Mhm.
Monsanto, and yeah,
Mhm.
I do. I do, but I haven't always.
Really?
I've always been into nutrition, but I didn't eat well in my 20s, early
Huh,
teens, 20s,
sure.
30s. I drank vodka, orange. Oh,
Whoa.
oh yeah, I eat, I don't know if they're still around. I'd eat packets and packets of those red vines.
Oh
You
my
know, red
God.
vines,
No.
Twizzlers, those
That's what you
red
call them. Red vines. Oh.
or Twizzlers. They're like
Twizzlers.
red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I would
yeah.
eat packets of those
Oh
and
Lord.
drink. How awful.
That's so funny. Well, you got to do it. Get it out of your
Yeah.
system.
Get it. I had to get it out of my system, but I'm very healthy since my 40s.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, speaking on that, how do you nourish your heart, your mind, your body? How do you nourish Sonia Dove?
Nourish Sonia. I have a fabulous network of very good friends, close friends that I can pick up the phone to anytime. I started yoga during COVID. I did yoga online. I've got addicted to yoga. So I do yoga 2 or 3 times a week wherever I can. And then the other thing I do, being here in Mexico, for since COVID, I've been doing dance classes. So I do salsa, bachata, and cumbia classes 3 times a week.
Oh my God, I love that. Look at you.
And
Do you
I
have,
love it.
I
I love
bet.
it. And it's all in Spanish. Both yoga and salsa, yoga and dance classes are all in Spanish. And I did that deliberately so that I would learn the language because it's visual.
Yeah, no, it is. And then you can like match the phrase to the action and to all the
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my goodness, look at
yeah.
you. Look
Mm.
at you. You see, you mentioned your age, but it's about how you feel. And
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that number at all.
Oh, and also get in the other thing I do as well, which is I do not suggest this for people. I do it for purely Sonia, is I love to dance. I love house music, techno,
Yes.
electronic. I like that boom, boom, boom. I've always
Yes.
have done Chicago house and all that. And I love camping, being in the boondocks and nature. No makeup, no hair done,
Love it.
just like being.
Look at
So
you.
about 3 times a year, or 2 times a year, I like to go to music festivals in the boondocks. It used to be Burning Man. I used to go
Yeah.
to I've been going to Burning Man for years, but now what I do, the last 2 years, I haven't gone to Burning Man, but I go to outdoor festivals where you camp, you have fun, you party, and you dance under the stars and see the sun rising in the morning.
Oh my goodness. I was
Yes,
not expecting that. That is
I
so
know. I'm a
fabulous.
big partier.
I love that.
I know.
Do you have any of them upcoming?
Yeah, well, Day of the Dead. So the other thing that helps is Nicholas my partner. He's a
Yeah.
photographer, and he's a photographer for festivals. So I see the photographs that he's taken when he comes home. So I look and I think that looks good. I'll go to that. So it's like having a catalogue. But the
Yeah.
next one is in near Mexico City, and it's November the 2nd, Day of the Dead.
Oh,
And
yes.
it's 3 days of parties.
Oh
And you
my
dress
God.
up incognito, and it's fantastic.
Oh my God. And the food and the
Oh, the food,
people. Oh
everything,
my God.
everything. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's how I get to go.
That's perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's an area of your life that nobody agrees with you about?
Oh, do you know what? I don't know. Nobody agree. No one's ever said they don't agree. I could do better in my personal. Oh, I know what. I know what. A lot of people say to me, my downfall,
Uh-huh.
and my friends, is I don't set boundaries.
What?
I don't set boundaries
Okay.
in relationships. In
Mm,
relationships. Now, not hair
mm.
related or career, personal, I've never set boundaries because I do seem to find similar characters. I do seem to, yes,
Okay.
find similar characters.
Okay.
And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Sure. No, that's totally fine. That's quite all right. Not a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Well, where do you think that comes from? Like where like how like why?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that
So I'm
happens to me
working.
too.
Yeah, I'm working on. Do you know what? I've been working on this for years, like 25, 30 years. It comes from something deep rooted that I don't feel I'm worthy or
Mm.
deserving of someone that is great,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something everyone tells me it's deep rooted. It's when you're a child, it's your
Yeah.
parents, it's
Mm.
then and then and there. But you know what? My intuition tells me it's not. I
It's
don't know. I don't know.
it's
When I
good.
know, I'll let you know, but
That
I
sounds
won't.
perfect. Perfect. Because
Yeah.
after now, I'm gonna have some journaling session with my own self because
Oh, yeah. You see,
you
I
know,
tried journaling.
didn't work. You didn't like it? What was
No,
what was it that you didn't like? Because I know I do teach that a lot about journaling, but I know that we're artists and it's boring. And but what has your experience been?
like maybe I've not got the theme of journaling. Journaling is when you write something to your younger self, sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
I mean, I write. Well, today this happened and it made me feel like this, and I hate that, and
Oh,
that.
fact, you mean at the
Yeah.
moment on the time?
Oh
Ah,
yeah. Just
okay. I've got the wrong thing of journaling then.
I mean, it could be that
Yeah.
too. It could be what you're saying too. I just
You
sometimes
know
it's
what? Yeah, you know what it is for me is I'm not a very good person. I'm better talking to someone, like talking
hmm
to and my wonderful friend Candy Shaw. She's one of my closest friends. So Candy and I have seen the worst and the best of each other. And so I would rather talk to Candy
yes.
about something because if I'm at home and I write, oh, I felt this today and I did this wrong, it feels to me as if I need to connect with
Yes.
someone. It's too insular. Another example, Sonia Dove will never work in a suite. Never. I would, because me and the
Mm.
four walls
hmm
and not having 10 stylists in a
hmm
salon, but busy, like a good vibe. That's why I'm a big into coiffure person. I
Mm.
love the salon environment, big salons, lots of stylists all chatting together, brainstorming. That's me. So,
Absolutely.
so you can see what I mean about journaling.
Yes. No. Totally.
Mm.
Absolutely. You are a true artist if there ever was one. Like it is,
Really?
yes, I'm so happy to like talk to you about this because you are. Everything about you is external and you are out there and you're with like wanting to feel, use all the senses with people,
Oh
with
yeah, I love
others.
people. I love
Yes.
like at Burning Man.
Yeah.
So Burning Man's a festival and it's quite hardcore. The thing I'm known for at Burning Man is I connect people. If I see someone that says, "Oh, I wish I knew someone that knew someone in banking," let's say,
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember someone I know in banking and I'll connect them. called the connector. The other
Yes.
thing is, as well, if I see someone crying anywhere or
Mm-hmm.
someone on their own not looking good or have a bad vibe about them, I'll go up to them and give them a hug and
Yeah.
just hug them to just
Yes.
get them grounded. You know, I love people. So maybe
Absolutely.
people is artistry. I don't know.
That's a good one. Ooh, I like that. Maybe.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
you just said something about me no one's ever said.
Really? But you
You
are.
must
Like
be.
it's so obvious though.
Yeah, but you must be very intuitive. You have to be. As a person, you must be very intuitive. Are you?
I've gotten that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
It's one of
you
those
are.
it's one of those that you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And you just kind of keep going. But okay, if you
Yeah,
say I am, then I am.
yeah, you are. You are. Because no, I've done masses of interviews and no one's ever just said what that you are a true, true artist.
Oh,
No
100
one's,
though.
yeah. Because a lot of people think I'm a bit of both, that I'm um artistic, but I'm in a very logical, mathematical way.
Oh.
Yeah,
See, I didn't catch that. I mean, yes, because we need order, we need our frame, our boundaries so we can
yeah,
paint our picture, right?
yeah,
But I don't know, I've always felt even when I would sit on main stage and see you, like when you were I was always like, "Oh, she's got her act together. Like this is what it is and okay, we can create as long as we have a structure." Okay, great. And those things require regimens,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, they do. They
But
do.
but yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's
you
interesting.
Oh yeah. So you met my mom, which is
Yes.
she was thrilled. We
Oh,
love
I
you. We love
adore.
you. And yeah, she would say, "Come on, we're gonna go watch." At the time, it was the Doves. Come on,
Yes.
we're gonna sit on main stage and we're gonna learn and we're gonna. You were a huge part of my career
Oh,
in the beauty
wow.
industry. Um, and so yeah, and my mom would sit there with, and she would pick up your formulas, and she would do it on me. So,
Oh my gosh. Oh,
oh yeah, oh yes, 100%.
wow. Nothing
Yeah,
makes me happier. Oh,
I love
wow, to
that.
hear that.
So
That's just,
who are some of your most influential people in your
well,
life?
Christopher Dove was definitely very influential for me because he was a big visionary person. So the
Mm.
way his mind worked was he could imagine a show and then he could imagine it and know what he wanted, but he didn't necessarily know. He didn't have the steps to
Ah.
get there. So visionary. I am not a visionary. I don't class myself as a visionary. I start off with a small idea, like just a little idea,
Mm-hmm.
and then it builds and builds. So I start bottom and build up. And Christopher likes to start top and build down. So he was a visionary. He was one person. The other person passed away last year, and it was Trevor Sorby. Trevor
Mm.
Sorby, oh, I'll never forget. When I saw my first hair shows as a very young hairdresser, I saw Trevor Sorby, and for me, he was genius. He was quiet, he didn't have a lot to say, and he just did his artistry. And I
Mm.
loved Trevor Sorby, amazing. Sharon Blaine, oh my God, that woman's got magic fingers. Um, Candy Shaw, because how a woman, I love a woman brand. We've
Mm-hmm.
got to love a woman brand.
Yes, we do.
And the interconnection of all her family, of their parts that give to that brand, even her
Yes.
son Jesse, that's a doctor, still gives to the brand. They're all, it's a true family business. Yes, so there's a few people there.
I love that. Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. Candy, I love that the whole family thing.
Yeah,
That's so beautiful. I work with my mom too in the salon and we've been doing it and yes, you guys, all of you,
love
you are
that.
some of our biggest inspirations and we try to instill that in our staff, but they're much younger, right? And
Yes.
they go, "Who's that?" And I'm
Yeah,
like, "What do
yeah.
you mean? What do you mean? Who is
Yeah, I know.
that?" Like,
But that happens a lot. That happens a lot because you see, when you think of the generations now that
mhm.
are coming, there's so many different generations. They're all like, they've all got their own little way of being. So
Yeah.
now the world is full of these like generations, and they're all different. They
Hmm.
don't seem like each other. They all have
Yeah.
their own, oh gosh, B generation, A generation,
Yes.
Gen Z,
So
Gen Z.
confused all the
It's
time.
like, yes, yes, there's all of
Yeah.
baby boomers and that. But so the world is getting full of different things. The other thing that's happened, and I love the fact that you're working with your mum. I love that. For me, that's everything. It
Mhm.
warms my heart. But you've got to remember that a lot of people out there don't have family. So a lot of
Yeah.
hairdressers I speak to, they're not
Mhm.
speaking to their mother or their
Mhm.
father.
Mhm.
They ran away from home. They did this, they did that. There's lots of personal. So they don't have the grounding that
Mhm.
you have, that Candy Shaw's family has. So they're they got personal that's just not great. I had an amazing family background, fantastic family. My parents were amazing, and my siblings are still.
Mhm.
But people are coming from a different place.
Yeah.
So we can't. So when you have young people in your salon, it's hard to relate because they
Mhm.
can't relate to you and you
Right.
can't relate to them. So what you have to do is sort of listen to them, have compassion in
Mm.
your heart for them, and just be the best person
Yeah.
you can be for them.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly, yeah. We have resorted to be like, okay, whatever. But
Yeah.
you 100% absolutely. The more compassion, the better. And we have to
Yeah.
remember that.
Because we don't know where they're coming from.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
I'm not the world's best at compassion. But I always try and think, even the person that's sleeping on the streets, at
Mm-hmm.
one time in their life, they were not sleeping on the streets
Oh,
with no
yeah.
food or something. They could have been a billionaire and
Hmm.
maybe they lost everything.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yes.
You don't. And that's what Burning Man taught me. You've got all those people that go there, 80,000 people, and you can have someone there that has not one penny and someone there that's a trillionaire. You don't know. You don't know.
Wow.
There's nothing because you all dress just
Wow.
the
Just
same,
regular. Yeah, yeah.
regular, just regular.
All right.
Yeah.
So working in the industry and
Mm.
traveling the world and seeing all the things from clients to celebrities to all that, what is the one lesson that you have learned working in the industry that you wish everybody would learn?
Okay, the one lesson in the industry, maybe. That's interesting. Maybe to never give up. I
Mm,
never give up. Um, but the thing is, that's not a very good one for the people that got into the industry and they're like, it's fine, it's all right.
right.
Because they're thinking, it's okay because they haven't either found their right niche in the industry or they're in the industry and it's the wrong industry for them.
Mm,
So, to never give up finding your passion in life.
yes.
Let's turn it to that because I'm very stubborn. I'll never
Mm,
give up. Oh, it's fabulous for me if someone says, "Oh, you can't do it," because I will excel at it. I really will. It's how I am.
yeah.
So, finding something that makes you want to jump up out of bed and run to
I
it,
love that. Okay, but how do you
whatever
do
that
it?
may be.
But how do you do that?
Oh
Like how do
gosh,
you find that
yeah,
thing?
it's not easy. Is sit down and write some things that you can
Mm,
visualize that you'd love to do. Be a mechanic,
right.
dealing with cars,
Ooh.
um, making. Oh, I'm sat in my salon making hair pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something. Write a list of things, and then all I say is just try them and notch them off. Because
Mhm.
when I coach people and mentor people in hairdressing, if they're working in the salon and they're like, no, it's not really what I wanted and everything, I ask them to make a list of things they want to try and notch them off.
Mm,
Just try, like, okay, doing fashion week. It's not easy. You can't just say,
yeah.
I'm going to do fashion week. First of all, you've got to pally up with someone that does fashion week, a friend of a friend of a friend of
Mm,
a friend that does it or someone that knows someone that does it. It's baby steps,
yeah.
baby steps, one little step at a time. I'm not
Mhm.
saying overnight, you're going to say, I'm going to do New York Fashion Week. It doesn't happen like that.
Mm-mm.
Success is not overnight.
No, it's
It's
not.
success is not. It is years and years of hard work. But
Hmm.
then when you find the joy of the right industry to be in or the right area of hairdressing, then the joy is just like, Oh, delicious.
Yeah, that's the
Delicious.
word. Yes, delicious.
Delicious.
So you mentioned a couple times that you mentor and you coach.
Mm.
How can people get in contact with you to be a
Oh,
part of that?
so I have a website. So
Okay.
it's sonyadove.com,
Hmm.
and it's on my mentorship thing is on that.
Hmm.
Or they can DM me at Instagram. Oh, I would like to mention my Instagram. It's at, I might get one more follower.
That's right. Let's grow. Let's grow the numbers.
I might get one more follower. Yes, it's at the Sonya, Sonya Dove.
Hmm.
People spell my name with an I, so that's why I say a Y.
Okay.
And I put the in front because the original account was Sonya Dove, and that's the ones that get hacked.
I know it
Yeah,
sucks. Okay,
it's
okay.
okay.
So time is escaping, but
Mm.
what's one question that you wish I would have asked you that I did not? And how would you have answered?
Is there something that people don't know about you? Say something. Is there anything that you've ever done in your past that no one knows about at all? And the answer is when I was young, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and 16, I was a swimming champion in England, in Devonshire, which is the state that I lived in. So
Okay,
Texas is a state,
sure.
Devonshire would be a state, but we don't call it a state, we call it
Mhm.
a county. And I was a backstroke swimmer, backstroke
Oh
champion.
my God.
So I had trophies and glass trophies and cups and things like that. So a lot of people don't know that about me.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. No, Olympics was not a thing. You didn't want to go to the Olympics?
No, what happened, it sort of morphed into the doom and gloom of the failures of being at school,
Oh,
and I got nowhere. So I switched to trying to find a job that I could make money to
got
prove
it.
my parents wrong.
Well,
So,
you mentioned that you were milking cows. I just got to milk a cow not too long ago, and it was a
oh,
great experience. But that
it's
you totally threw me for a loop with that one.
yeah, yeah, no, milking. Yeah, because I lived in the countryside in England. Devonshire's where fields and cows and all countryside. So I just needed to get money to buy it my first car. So I did anything I could.
That is amazing.
Ah,
Do you ever go back home? Do you ever go back to Devonshire and see it?
it's yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actually, can I ask you, when will this be
Absolutely.
coming out?
Absolutely. So, it should be coming out sometime in September.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm going.
it's definitely gonna be
Okay.
coming out. But
Okay,
um
but I want to answer that then. So I'm going home in 2 weeks' time to England to surprise my sister for her 60th birthday, and no one knows except her husband.
how
So
fabulous.
that's why I had to ask.
Okay,
And yeah,
yes.
so I'm going to be there in July. And what's going to happen? I'm going to sit at a dinner, at a breakfast table. They're all going to start her day with taking her to breakfast in a little breakfast plate. And I'm going to be the waitress at the table.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh my goodness. Is she a crier? Is she gonna cry when
Oh, oh my God. I just hope she doesn't have a heart attack.
Oh
Oh, a
no.
crier? She's 100 times worse than me.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's so
So
much
yeah,
fun.
yes, I do. I go back. I try to go back once every couple of years.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Sonia.
you.
I am so honored. I'm so privileged to be able to want to have run into you in premiere. That was
Yes,
divine. And then being able to talk to you now. Wow, thank you.
thank you. And thank you also for doing what you're doing. These podcasts are great and really help people so much. I think more than you really understand.
Wow. Well, thank you. Yeah, I have my moments. So thank you.
Thank you.